Hello everyone. Today I have a faucet from Kohler. It's a touchless faucet, quite expensive, and it's been sitting in the box for a while. When I tried to install it, I realized that it had two different problems. The first one is that there is no cold water intake, so the water intake on the cold side is plugged. And the second is that there's an internal leak. So when I open the hot water, it just leaks inside the faucet and then into the cabinet under the sink. Now, as I mentioned, this is an expensive faucet, so I'm going to try to fix it. So first off, I'm going to take out the small Allen screw that holds the faucet handle in place. There it is, right there. Then I'm going to simply remove the handle. And with a small flat screwdriver, I'm going to pry out the cartridge cover. Now, be careful not to scratch the finish on it. It's only held in place by friction, so you just have to pry it out. Next, with the socket, I unscrew the nut that holds the cartridge in place. I noticed that this cartridge wasn't tight enough. Maybe that's the reason for the internal leak. Inside, you'll see the rubber seal that prevents internal leaks inside the faucet. I inspected it, it was good, so I just pulled it out and put it back in place properly. I'm gonna tighten it up properly this time and see if it's gonna solve the problem. There, put the cartridge back. There's only one way it can go through, so you don't have to worry about marking it before you remove it. Screw the nut in place. Hand tight with about a quarter to a half turn should do the trick. Insert the cartridge cover, put the handle back, and of course screw the Allen screw back in place to hold the faucet handle. For the second problem, I'm going to disassemble the water hoses that connect to the faucet intake. Right here I'm removing the cold water hose. Inside, this model has a one-way valve that allows the water to go in but not out. And in this particular case, it was plugged and stuck in place, so I used a wire to push it open, and now it opens and closes properly. So I'm going to put back the hoses again, both cold and hot. Again, a hand tight with a quarter to a half a turn should do the trick. Don't overdo it, you might damage the rubber seals inside if you do. There, now that it's all back together, let's install it in the kitchen and test it out. So here it is. There, the cold water works properly. The hot water works properly as well. Before we couldn't get cold water and the hot water was just leaking all over the place. The touchless feature also works as it should. There you have it. We have a working faucet. Thanks for watching.